This video is going to show you how we install a PLB prefabricated loop. So here's your loops. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set them up. In this location, we're setting them up for bike lanes. So here we went ahead and marked it out in paint to show where our cuts are going to be. So in this case, you see there's a total of 4 cuts for the loop, and then for the home run or the lead in, there's also a cut for that. So you're going to go ahead and start cutting the loop. Here with the prefab loops, you only have to go down about 2.5 inches instead of the 3 traditionally that you do for when you form your own loop. Here also we are doing sharp corners, so you don't have to put a 45-degree cut on each corner. You can go ahead and just keep this straight cut. So here you don't have to worry about keeping it completely straight as long as you got a good line here. In California, if you notice, they require that they vacuum up all the debris. So that's what you're seeing here with the vacuum. Other agencies, some of those don't do that. So they're removing all the excess dirt from the saw cut with a vacuum. Here we're on our second leg going down one of the long ones. You can do, as I said there, about 4 loops or 8 loops in 4 hours. The machine goes a little faster. If you notice, and I want to bring that to your attention, we're not speeding up the video. What you're seeing is the actual time it takes for them to cut. So it's pretty quick with the 2.5 inch depth. And this is going to be our final cut for the 4 corners. And as we said, you don't worry about the sharp angles. You don't have to now cut a 45. What you're going to do here is you're going to clean everything out. And what you're going to do is drill each corner. And what that does, it puts a rounding on that corner. So that's the only thing we need is just that little bit cut on that corner. So you don't have to do a 45-degree. It's always important to clean and take out all the debris to make sure there's nothing in the run of the cut. So you can actually make sure that you have a nice clean surface that you're putting your prefab loop in. Here, the gentleman is actually making sure the corner is not real sharp. He's just cleaning out all the debris and making sure we have a nice clean corner. Now what you want to do is stretch out the loop and give it to the very end. So you want to get the first corner and you're going to put that down on the furthest corner of the loop. And now you're just going to go ahead and grab your 4-inch loop slot and go ahead and force the wire down. If you notice at the corner there, one gentleman's just pulling it down, the other one's going by and making sure that it's on the very bottom of the trench. Now we're getting to where you have the two ends come together, and you're going to put that in there, and now we're starting the home run. So what we're doing is making sure that one wire overlaps the other, and here you can see that. Now here's in the PLB, we have to be our splice point. We're going to go ahead and put our splice box, in this case splice cylinder, down in the ground. So we're going to drill a hole and we're going to take that out, and note that we go down really deep because that's how you can pull the slack. So if you have a couple of extra inches, that you don't have to worry about it being exactly 6 by 6. It could be 6 by 6, 512 or 511. So this gives you that flexibility where you can now push it down and it will suck up all the excess wire. And then now you go ahead and put in your seal. Right here we're using a hot tar machine to put down the seal on it. And we go ahead and fill up the holes on each corner and also on our splice. And then we go ahead and put in our final point where we connect to our pipe. If you have any questions, contact support at editraffic.com.